everybody, welcome back to Sloth and Door Kids. My name is Alisa and today we're finally having a long-awaited show and tell of all the stuff that you have not seen that I have made in the recent months. I'm not going to put any time bracket on this because this is like a random selection of whatever I had the time to make and not vlogged about, including a little bonus of my magician's coat. If you haven't seen that video, I strongly advise you do, as this was a long journey. Anyway, we'll get to it. Let's start with item number one, also my most recent make. This is a t-shirt Magda of Vicky Sews Patterns, and it's this oversized t-shirt, which is quite oversized to be honest with you. So it looks like this. It's quite big and slouchy and super comfortable. I show you quickly in here. I use overlocker. I reinforced the shoulder seams with a stretchy elastic tape, and I also popped in a cute little label, and I finished just with like a normal stitch. I don't think it was even, I think it was like a 0.5 zigzag or something like that, but do you know what, the fabric is not stretchy. The fabric I got from Exeter Fabric Center, which me and Pipskiloo have recently visited during my week off. This is the t-shirt fabric. I got 2 meters of this. It was 180 wide, I think, so I have another piece left, which I'll probably use to make another one of them. I worn it to work already. It's so comfortable. The neck is finished in one layer. It's finished in one layer of fabric, which makes it curl, which looks quite nice, I think. However, when I wore it to work, I've noticed that the back, maybe it's because of a label, it kind of sticks out a little bit in the back. So next time maybe I'll try to make the double layer of the neckband and just do it like the normal way. But these t-shirts were supposed to be for my sleeping t-shirts, but then I made this super quickly, by the way. It came together so quickly. Made it, I put it on, and I'm like, screw that, I'm wearing this to work. And it absolutely amazing because it's quite long, so you can wear it over like jeans or trousers, or as you see in a minute, you know, with a skirt or anything you like, and you feel like super comfortable with it. You don't, or like I don't feel like, oh, is my stomach sticking out, is like my bra like strap showing, you know, perfect. Anyway, that's that. Love this color. I think this is one of my new favorite dark colors now. I think it's like a raspberry. Would you call it raspberry or burgundy? Burgundy. So yes, there we go. That's number one. My make number two is a Vogue skirt 1486, and I've made the skirt after I watched a video of Hila from the Saturday Night Stitch, where she raved about this skirt pattern, and she made so many of, I think, like, I don't want to be understating, but maybe like 5 or 6 or more. So she made loads of these skirts in all the kind of slightly different prints, but also slightly different content fabrics. So I chose to make mine in lovely scuba. This scuba is from a textile center, I believe, and for me this is, you know, Hila. Thank you. Honestly, I love this pattern. It kind of skims at the hips and then it flares out. It kicks out as you walk. It's so cute because you have like pleats. You have pleats in here. You also have fold pleats at the back and the front, and it's gorgeous. And in the back I chose to do an exposed zipper. I lined the band with this really cute, like a satiny fabric, and I also did, well, I was too lazy to do bias binding or Hong Kong finish on side seams, but I wasn't lazy to do it on a waistband, so it does look quite cute. So that's that. I am confirming that the skirt pattern is a winner, absolutely a winner. Again, comes together pretty quickly. My scuba is relatively tight, but you can probably make it out of stretchier scuba, I think. I don't even remember what the pattern says. It's not supposed to be stretchy, I don't know. But my waistband is not stretchy, so that's quite sturdy. That's not going anywhere. And also the offcut of this fabric is on my Dstash account, which I will link below, but I do have about probably like a meter left or something like that, so you can probably make like a pencil skirt out of it. So there you go. That is very autumny, isn't it? Now my next make is a knitted garment, and this one is made of Stylecraft Softie Chunky in color Rosehip, and the pattern number is a Stylecraft pattern and it's 9812. I've lengthened the cuffs. I've lengthened also the ribbing at the bottom, and I'm pretty sure I've lengthened also the body of a sweater because I wanted a big, oversized, chunky, big bear sweater for the winter, and it is. I could not be happier with it. It came together pretty quickly. I'm very happy with it. Again, I love the color. I think I might be introducing more of this color into my wardrobe now. It's called Rosehip, but I think it's like a wine. It's like a little bit like a chocolatey burgundy kind of thing, you know, but yes, super comfortable. So thankfully this is now finished. A finished garment, I can wear it, and I also put this label on it just because it makes me smile. So there it is, there's the label, and this is the sweater. So the next three-piece set really that I've made was from the fabric I got from the fabric room, and it was a crashed hammered satin polyester fabric, and it was the skirt and the top that I started making. I was posting on Instagram about it, and then everybody forgot all about it, but I didn't. So it's skirt is a Vicky Sews satin. The top is a seam work bow, and the culottes are McCalls 7131 SVUD. Okay, starting with the skirt, which I'm not going to wear because it doesn't suit me. It does what it says in the packet, you know, it totally skims, it's beautiful, you know, the shape, the length, the blah blah blah. However, on me, it skims in all the wrong places. It makes me look bulgy, you know, which the rest of my clothes doesn't actually highlight, but it's kind of there, you know, like a little bit of like a, not even like a love handle, but it's just a bit, you know, it's, yes. Let's just stop at the fact that I'm not going to be wearing it, but I'll show you the finish on the inside. These French seams, the really lovely finish on the hem. So basically just super tidy finish. I worked hard to finish it, and it is probably gonna go, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna put it in a bin, but let's just call it not a successful make, at the end of the day I'm not going to be wearing it, so it's probably a waste of time. Okay, then we have seam work bow, which I had to improvise with, as I've decided to make a French seam in the wrong direction. So now we have a decorative seam at the back. We have cuffs that were attached separately, which is quite cute, I have to admit, and same finish as it was in the skirt, which is a bias tape finish. It's a bias tape finish and French seams all along. And then on the neck you have again a bias tape, which was folded over, folded under and stitched to create a really neat finish. So that's that. That is definitely going to be worn. However, I'm trying to move away from having polyester fabrics on my skin. So I'll still use it for things like, you know, jackets, linings, you know, things like that, but nothing that goes directly on my skin, because I think it's just the age, maybe, I don't know, but the older I'm getting, the more intolerant I become of the like polyester, like a fake man-made fibers on just touching me. So that's that. This top is going to be worn a lot with my favorite pattern, McCalls Culottes 7131 View D, and this I think is my third version of these pants. I've made them twice before and I absolutely love how comfortable they are and how smart they look. Actually, I think I've actually talked about these culottes before, but I'm just going to super quickly show you because it's a part of a set. So you have elasticated waist, you've got pleats at the front, and it's just like a midi length, super flowy, super comfortable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed you everything on the inside before, but gosh, I can't even remember anymore. So anyway, so that's going to be my favorite set. Now, next thing I finished is a short jumpsuit. Is McCalls 7577, and this is made of viscose. I'm not modeling it today because it is super short. In, you know, the bottom part is so short, it really kind of pulls everything together and it's really quite uncomfortable. I've started making it like a year ago, maybe over a year ago, and I've only finished it not too long ago, and I don't think I'll be wearing it. However, I just wanted to show you the techniques I used. So for example, in the back they wanted you to put the lace in, and I didn't have a one piece of lace, but what I did have is several offcuts of just like a lace strip, which I've sewn together. I don't know if you can tell, but I zigzagged it together and then made it into one piece of fabric, out of which I then cut out this back detail. There's nothing outstanding here. I think it's all like overlocker on the inside. Yeah, nothing special. I love the shape of it. It has really cute, like roughly short bottoms, you know, and elasticated waist so that you can get in and out. And the whole look of it, the look is very cute, but you know, yeah, it's not very comfortable. It's not comfortable to wear. I think if I ever were to make it again, I would have to lengthen. I don't know, would it be the bodice? I would have to lengthen the bottoms. The bottoms are fine, however. I'd have to lengthen the bodice somehow, I think, yeah. And I don't know whether it's the fabric, because it's quite a thin viscose challis, but it took me quite a long time to kind of put it together, so I don't really see myself making it anytime soon, to be honest with you. But something good came of it, because I'm using the bottom pattern for my sleeping shorts, and I've made quite a few pairs now, and it's just like an oversized simple shorts, like a pajama shorts that I make and then put elastic in the waist and I sleep in them. So that is coming soon. Now this baby, I haven't vlogged about it. I did mention that I was making it. I did mention that I cut out the fabric, but I didn't post anything about the process or the end results. This is the first time you've seen this, and also if you follow me on Instagram, you haven't seen anything about this before. And this is my gorgeous Vicky's Clarissa, and which is quite cute because Clarissa was the actual pattern I was translating for Vicky's as well. The only alteration I've made is I skipped making a gathered piece at the end of a sleeve and just made an elastic casing and put elastic in there. So that's that. This is all been shirred with a different color elastic thread because I didn't realize how much it actually takes. Good thing, right? Because I didn't translate it and I put the information in there for you. I put the cute label in there. Yes, I made it. Super cute. What can I say? I actually love this color. I wasn't sure about it when I made it, and I put it on and I twirled around in it and I love it. And also, you know, the length is perfect. I didn't have to add anything. The top tops of the sleeves can be worn up or down. I think ideally I would probably have to take off a little bit of the elastic, I think. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is your bottom of your sleeve, and this is where the casing starts. This is where your elastic goes. This is your sleeve, 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 and then this is the other side. I found the instructions to be super easy to follow. Honestly, the longest part was the shearing part, and the rest of it came together ever so quickly. What did I do in the middle? It's yeah. Somehow I just had the matching thread. I don't know why, because this is not really my color, so I don't usually stack the threads of not my colors. There's a narrow turned up hem at the bottom, and yes, this is a dress, highly recommended. Will I be making another one? Maybe I will next summer. Maybe I will make one out of black cotton voile broderie and glaze. But for now, I haven't worn it anywhere yet. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it because the summer is dying down now, and I am now thinking of creating my autumn wardrobe, which I will have talked in my previous video. Another pattern that didn't get a mention, I only posted stuff on my Instagram about it but not on YouTube. It is how to do fashion Marrakesh number 23 dress, and I was a tester for this pattern and I absolutely loved the end result. It has a continuous facing in the middle, goes like this all the way across. This is the front, and then under again so all in one facing. Then it has really nice kind of darts at the front and at the back, starting from the waist seam. So you have like inserts, and then you've got your pockets in them. You know, it's quite an interesting make, actually. Not complicated at all, but just slightly unusual process for me. I used viscose Marrakesh that I got from the textile center. Again, I'm still using up all my stash that I was buying years ago. The fit was absolutely gorgeous. Not gaping, not anywhere at all. I think I might need to take out a little bit in the back, maybe. Maybe. We will see. But at the moment, this is the dress, which is quite summery. I wouldn't be surprised if I could maybe even wear it to a wedding. I could easily decide to wear it to a wedding, as a guest, obviously. And yeah, just very happy with it. And it's long. I didn't add to the length. Yeah, go check it out. Definitely a gorgeous contender to this sort of, you know, deer and doe magnolia dress, and by Hand London Anna dress, and that sort of thing. So yeah. Oh, and it's kind of like a halter shoulder because it goes slightly in. So right, that's that one. The next one is a pajama that I've combined two different patterns in. So the top was made using Quick Sew 3553. That's the top. I think it's a little bit busy for you to see, but it's literally very, very simple top. No cuffs anywhere, no darts anywhere. Just very cute pocket detail here, which I piped, and I also then chose cute little buttons. To kind of pick up on that blue, not that you can probably notice because it's all over the place, the color. And then the shorts, just like I said, I used the bottoms of McCalls 7577, and I'm now making myself, I have literally like 7 or 8 of them now, just the short pattern, and it just has like elasticated waist. And what I do with them, I love them so much. They're so much fun to make because they're so simple. I just make French seams everywhere on all sides, and then very neat finish on the elastic at the top. Again, French seams on the sides, and they just like so comfortable to even, you know, on a weekend I wake up, I don't have to get out of bed or do whatever I like. I just kind of lounge around in these shorts. And they can also be worn with like t-shirts and stuff, which I do. But I think when it starts getting colder again, I'll be wearing like the longer sleeves again. The only thing I would say about the pattern of this top, which is the Quick Sew 3553, is that the seam allowance is really odd. And it was something like a quarter inch or something, like not much at all. And you know, I would have preferred to use French seams, but for that I would have to extend the pattern pieces, and I just could not be bothered. So I literally overlocked everything, and I decided not to use it again. But at the moment I have a couple of other PJ patterns that I'm about to try, but which is such a shame because I really love the simplicity of this one, you know. But I just don't do any extra work. I don't want to be doing like adding more seam allowance and then gluing pieces of paper, or having to add it when I'm pinning it down on the fabric. I just, no. It's just enough. I'm doing so much already. Anyway, the last one, but not least, is the start of a show, is my finished magician coat, everybody. Again, if you haven't watched the video, I am going to put the link below. You have a good giggle when I talk about my frustrations of making this coat. So it's all finished, and I'm quite impressed with myself. Again, all the different colors. I left my basting in there. Again, I like leaving the basting stitches in because it just looks a little bit like the Japanese art of mending. I don't remember what it's called, but in my head it's just a cute little detail. So I've done the vice binding on the sleeves, I've done the Hong Kong finish and all the open kind of seams. I stitched the facing. I actually stitched it in place so that it doesn't come away. Yeah, you can probably see the seam here. And then I've added the pockets. Right, I have done, I have left the slits the original lengths they were supposed to be, and as indicated in the pattern, and then the bottom fronts are just neatly done like this. And do you know what? I actually like it. I like it. I've added the belt loops, you know, so we are good to rock and roll. And again, I haven't worn it yet. I put the label there which says perfectly me. I don't know how perfectly me it is, but I like the color of the label on this fabric with this seam finish, so that's what it's gonna be. Anyway, these are all the makes that I think you haven't seen. If I'm repeating myself, I'm so sorry. Please tell me in the comments, and also tell me which one you like the most. And as you know, I'm moving on to doing more monochromatic looks now and doing more like a plain fabrics with not much print at the moment. So that was probably the most colorful kind of show and tell that you're going to see for a while. And I'm off now to be creating my fall winter collection for this winter. So give me a big thumbs up if you like what you see, and consider subscribing, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Stay pretty and keep sewing. Bye bye.
I'm changing.